We continue with chapter 8, but today we'll look at example 1 and example 2. Before we look at example 1, do you still remember this and this? This to express that X is a binomial distribution with n number of trials and P the probability of getting a success. And this is the formula to find the probability of any given number of success. Let us look at example 1. This is the question for example 1. And as you can see here, it's quite a straightforward question because it's already given in expression where X is a binomial distribution with n number of trials and probability of getting success is 0.28. From this expression here, we can now list down our N, P and Q. Remember that to get Q, you use the formula of 1 minus P. So let us solve our question. This is our formula. Just plug in the value into it. In this case, X is equals to 2. And this is our answer. For question B, we are asked to find probability of X in between 4 and 6. What you need to observe here is that this is lesser and equals to, means 4 is included, whereas 6 is not. So we only need to list down probability of X equals to 4 and probability X equals to 5. Substitute all the values into the formula, and that's our answer. Moving on to question C. Question C asking us to find probability of X greater and equals to 2. Our number of trial is 10. So when the question is asking us to find probability of X greater and equals to 2, we have to list down probability of X equals to 2 plus probability of X equals to 3 until probability of X equals to 10. But instead of doing so, it will be easier if we take 1 minus all the probability which are not included in here, which are probability of X equals to 0 and probability of X equals to 1. We substitute all the values into the formula, and that's our final answer. Let us now look at example 2. A survey found that 60% of the students use software application to answer their mathematics assignment. If a sample of 6 students is selected at random, find the probability that exactly half of them use software application, at least one of them use software application, all of them do not use software application. Now let us analyze this question. What is our random variable X? What is our success? If you look at the question here, exactly half of them use software application, at least one of them use software application, all of them do not use software application. This giving us hint that our success is student use software application. So that's our random variable X. What is our probability? What is the probability of our success? The probability is 60% or 0.6. And this is our number of trials since we select at random 6 students. So from the question, we now can list down the values of N, P and Q. and we can write our distribution as X is a binomial distribution with number of trials 6 and probability 0.6. Let us look at the question. Exactly half of them use software application. Half of 6 is 3. Therefore, probability of X equals to 3 is this, and that's our final answer. B. At least one of them use software application. At least one. Minimum is 1. And if you look at this, total number of trial is 6. So at least 1 means 1, 2 until 6. So therefore, probability of X greater and equals to 1. We list down probability of X equals to 1 until 6. But instead of doing so, it will be easier if we take 1 minus whatever probability which is not included in here, which in this case is just probability of X equals to 0. Substitute the value, and that's our final answer. Last question. All of them do not use software application. None of them use software application. So therefore, probability of X equals to 0. Substitute the value, and that is our final answer. That's it for today. Thank you, and have a nice day, everyone. Bye.